Hello, this is the But I'm Knitting podcast. My name is Ramona. I'm a knitter from Toronto, and welcome to my corner of the crafting world. This is episode number 136. I said that last week, and then I realized it wasn't, so this is the real episode 136. So this week I have a I got a finished objects. I've got 2 works in progress, no new cast-ons, and some stash enhancements and things I'm waiting for in the mail. Let's get started. So for the first one, this is, I think, the first product I finished for 2022. And it's the socks. So these are the, I just escaped my mind, the Uphill Downhill socks by Lisa K. Ross. There we go, aka Paper Daisy Creations. And they are both done. So last time you had seen, last time you had seen I was about there, working my way from the cuff down, finished off the foot. Actually, I just finished that today. So the yarn that I use for this, I don't know why I feel like I'm out of practice, because it's really only been a week, but I feel like I'm out of practice. The yarn that I use for this is the knitting from the Knitting Loft. It's their boot space in the colorway Meadows. And then this is one I got from Polka Dot Creek. I know the colorway is called Coffee Shop. It's leftovers from another project that I had done. So they're done. However, with this, it's because I had written down the instructions. I followed my instructions, and somehow or another, the foot didn't look like the same size. And I'm glad I realized it before I cut the main color to put in the toe. I'm like, let me just hold them up against each other. And so then after I did, I'm like, okay, this is shorter. Why is it shorter? So then I actually went through and counted the rows and marked them off every 10, and I realized where I went wrong. So it's been fixed. It's been adjusted. They are done. They still need to be washed and blocked. The rest of the ends needs to be woven, and it's just for the toes that everything has definitely been done for. So I'm very, very happy with this. So this is my first sock for 2022 for my rainbow socks that I'm going to do. I'm going to wind up the next skein probably this weekend. I sort of have an idea as to which one I wanted to do. Hold on, I think I wrote it down. Did I write it down? I may have forgotten whether or not I wrote it down. I don't know. If I remember, I'll put the name of the next pair of socks underneath here. If not, well, it will remain empty. So this is my one finished object. So let's get on with, put you down here safely, my works in progress. So I've got, I'm just going to admit it from now, I did not touch shawlography. It's in the same state it's been in for the past 2 weeks. Oh well. So let's get on with what I actually touched. So, which one? We'll go with my oldest one. This is the Woolen Honey Sweater. This has become my, hold on. The pattern is by ANDREA MOWRY. It's called the Woolen Honey Sweater. And this is as far as I've made it so far. So I've separated the sleeves. I did that from before. And it's slowly growing, slowly growing. I still have, I think maybe by now I'm about 3 inches that I've probably done. I'd actually have to pull up my measuring tape and check. If I'm lucky, it's 3 inches. Then I probably have another 3 or so inches. We'll have to see. And then comes the ribbing. And then sleeves. So this has been my, okay, they're making me watch a video, but there's nothing to take notes on. Let me just... while they're going. So that's what I've been doing with this one. I am still loving it. And I'm not minding the amount of purling that I have to do, which for me feels very surprising because I don't like purling, but it's going by okay with this. Yeah, the yarn I used for this is Retrosaria Mondim in the colorway 117. So last time, oh, I know what I forgot to do. Okay, so last time you had seen, I was there, and I made it down to here. And then this is the approximation of where the armpit is. It might be a couple of rows low, but that's about where it is. That's the reason why that's there. So it's coming along quite nicely. I don't think I've made any mistakes. I can't try it on or anything like that. So, because if I do, then the needles are going to come out and then I'm going to have to pick up stitches, and God knows I don't want to do that. Okay. Next project. This has been my most favorite thing. It is living in the bag that I got from Longview Creations. There's still plenty of space to put in another project if I really wanted to. So this is my seasick sweater by HELGA ISAGER. This whole thing is what I have so far for this sweater. Let's see if I can get it to a point, because it's on 2 separate needles, and hopefully you'll understand why in a moment. Okay, you go there, you go there. Okay. No, that's not quite right. Okay, you could go there. Okay, so here's the sleeve. Of course, it needs to be attached. They need to be seamed, more specifically. And then I made it up to here. This is where you had seen last time. I was up to this point here, right? That's where I was last time you had seen it. From then, I did the last few maybe 2 repeats, and then I started the back. So all of this is the back of my sweater. I decided to split it. I was doing well on one needle, but then as the neckline grew longer, it was starting to become quite a bit convenient. So I just switched the tips, put on like my largest tips that could fit on it, so the stitches can't like slide off or anything like that, because I don't have my end stoppers. I don't know where they are for this one. I have the ones for the really large ones, but that's too big for the cord that I have it on, so I had to make do. So I put like my size 8 needles on it. That works too. Put it this way, if it wants to fall off, it takes some effort to do it. But yeah, I probably have a few more repeats before I finish the back. And then afterwards, I'll get started on the front. And then we join and we do the sleeve. And then it's the hem afterwards. I'm so excited. So the yarn that I used for this is, it's 3 of them. There's the 2 from the Knitting Loft. One is their Boots base, which is like their sock base. You can use it for this as well. The other one is their Dust base, which is their Silk and Mohair base. They're both in the colorway Honey. And then for the other part, which is this yarn, this one is from Julie Asselin, her sports base, and the colorway is called Petite Pouce. I actually had to get a secondary skein. This is technically stash enhancement, but it's something I already had before. I just had to get another skein. Sorry, this is not second, this is 3rd skein, because I am not finished the back, but I've done most of the back, and I've already gone into my 2nd ball. So I knew that there was no way that I would have enough to go all the way to do the front and the sleeve. So I had to buy another one. On top of that, I am currently on my 2nd ball of mohair. I was hoping I'd be able to finish the back before I needed to start the 2nd one, but that was not the case. So I am probably going to have to make a trip to the loft to get 1 more skein of mohair. I'll have to see. Because I had to switch it about halfway through the back. Yeah, I had to switch it about halfway through the back to the 2nd skein. So if I still have to do the front and the sleeve, like the full front and the sleeve, I don't know if it's going to last. So just in case, we'll get closer and see. Because I'm planning on going there on Sunday coming. And if, hopefully I'll get far enough and I'll know I should know how much I need. Because once I finish this part, then it's just, I have more than enough for the trims and all that kind of stuff. So, I love this color. I think it looks so nice. And that is it. Let's see, what else do I have? I think that's everything for my works in progress. And I already told you I did not work on shawlography. I have not cast on anything new, although I do have plans to cast on new things. I'm probably going to start these beginning of February-ish, though. So the same time I cast on the socks. So I guess let's go into stash enhancement. So I did make an order for the knitting loft because I needed that extra skein, but then I also needed to buy stuff for hats for 2 of my brothers. So I got them. I decided to go with, for their hats, because I did not write down what the pattern was for their hats, which is very not smart of me, but oh well. So I got skeins of this one. Hold on. This is Gilead. This is their worsted base, in the colorway Fig. So it looks like what my brother and I have deemed navy purple, kind of like how navy blue. This is like the purple version of that, so to speak. What's it called? I really should have just put it up on the thing. Hold on a second. Let me just do one thing. Okay, I'm prepared now. So this is the RERUM Gilead in the colorway Fig. I've got 2 skeins of these. I think this is the second one. Yeah, so I got 2 skeins of these for one brother, plus another skein of Gilead in the colorway Ciel. So I need like 2 of them because he said he wanted it slouchy, and according to the yardage, I'll need a second ball for this one. And it has a little bit of color work, not much, which would explain this one. So I don't remember what the hat was. I have it written down. I don't remember what it is, but that's what I needed for that. For the other brother, his hat, he has hair. He's got lots and lots of hair. So I got this one. This is also by RERUM NATURA in the colorway, no, not in the colorway, in the base CYRANO. And the colorway for this one is called Tempête. So his is actual, close to a navy blue, grayish. Maybe it's close to gray, I'm not sure. So this is what I got for him. I don't know what the difference is between the 2 of them because this one says 100% wool. This one says 100% wool, but they're different bases. I'm not sure. I don't know what the difference is, but this is what I picked out for them. So hopefully I'll get started on that next week or the week after. So then I also got the extra skein of my boot space. And then I think the only other thing I got was like 2 little, just double checking. Yeah, just 2 little things of soaks. I'm trying to figure out exactly what I want, but I didn't want to, until I go into the store, smell them myself, I didn't want to get anything with a scent that I didn't like. So I just got 2 scentless ones to try them out and see how well I like it and see whether or not I should even bother buying the scent. So that is everything for my stuff. Yeah. Yeah, that's everything. Like, seriously, there's not that much that happened otherwise. Let's see. I actually, hey, my thing just changed the spelling for something. I did an order today. During my lunch, I came across, I think it was an email from Knit City out in Vancouver. They're having a virtual something else or another this coming up this weekend, and I would just decide, oh, let me see what vendors they have. And as I was scrolling through, I'm like, oh, Dolphina, I already have one of her bags. I really like it. I met her a few years ago, a few years ago, probably the same year that I had gone to the Loft for the first time. So she had come just before the Knitters Frolic, and that's when I met her. So I had gotten, and then she came and she had a trunk show at the shop, and I got like 2 of her bags that I really like. And I realized, I didn't realize she really had an online store. So I found out she had an online store, and I saw a bag that I really liked, so I bought it. So it was pretty quick because I purchased it, and probably within a few hours, oh, it's ready for shipping. So she had like, wow, that is so quick and efficient. So I'm looking forward to getting that. Let's see. Did I do anything else? No, that's pretty much it. I got no extra stuff this week. I did not vlog because it's new to me and I completely forgot. I don't know what else to say. I forgot, and by the time I realized, I'm like, oh, it's like Thursday night. Is there any point to doing this now? No. I'm just checking to see if there's anything else. Nothing all that wild and exciting that happened in my life because I'm spending it all at home. So yeah, everything's pretty much been set up for work. Gave me a second monitor, I got a new keyboard and mouse. Oh my gosh, the monitor is so big. It's so nice to be able to like look and like see everything. Yeah, I'm not used to that. I'm not used to that anymore because I have like my laptop, but that just always feels like so clunky, and I usually do everything off of my iPad. Let's see. Anything else? No, that is actually everything. So this is really going to be a short episode this week. There's no extra stuff on top of it. It's just when you see this ends, that's where it ends. So that's going to be it for this week. Thank you for spending your crafting time with me and your watch time with me. Hope to see you again next week, and have a good day. Bye.